Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Demco Autoslide 13,000 pound automatic sliding fifth wheel hitch. Now right off the bat, the biggest difference other than the size itself compared to other fifth wheels is going to be that your kingpin on your fifth wheel camper is going to lock into the head, so your kingpin will not rotate anymore, but it's going to take this head. When you make turns, it'll rotate this whole head. And as it rotates, there's a gear system inside this box that will twist and pull the fifth wheel head back as you're turning. So you never have to worry about the nose of your camper hitting the cab of your truck if you have a short bed truck. Now you do have this easy to reach handle. You can put it in whatever orientation that you'd like. Right now we've got it facing backwards so that it doesn't interfere with any cover that this owner might want to put in. But in order to release your camper or prepare to connect to your camper, you pull this pin and lock out the jaws just like that. And then when you go to back up to your camper, you simply back in there and the kingpin will trip the lever and then this will spring close automatically. To show you this, we have a dummy kingpin here. We'll see if we can get it to trip. So you can see there, it's a very, very strong spring load that's on this. And you can see with this closed, we have 360 degrees wrapping around the kingpin itself. And we have the safety bar that's locked all of this in place. As for the details about the construction itself, the paint is going to be a very, very sturdy powder coat finish. We've noticed that this paint job holds up very well to dents and dings and scratches, stuff like that. The head, you're going to have to use a lube plate or some grease so that you don't grind the paint off here and introduce rust to it. The construction is going to be very thick steel and sturdy construction. You will definitely know that by the weight of it. It takes at least two of us to lift this up into place. The shipping weight is about 309 pounds. Take out some cardboard and packing materials and you're just shy of 300 pounds for this hitch. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they just devote their vehicle to towing their camper and they haul things on either side, or they'll get themselves a hoist in their garage to be able to lift this up. The max pin weight that this hitch is going to be able to handle is going to be 3,250 pounds. So you want to make sure that your fifth wheel doesn't have a pin weight that's higher than that. And you should be within that range if you're following the 13,000 pound gross tow rating for this hitch. Now your height adjustability for this fifth wheel is going to be in 3 different measurements, and you can adjust them by the holes on the side of our side plates here. We have it set in the lowest setting, which is going to be 15¼ inches to the top of your fifth wheel plate here. There's also the next setting up is 16½, and then you have 18 as your highest setting. Now, if you can't quite get your fifth wheel head dialed in, do remember that you can raise and lower the kingpin on your fifth wheel in order to dial in just perfect. As you see here, these are industry standard rails, and they are going to fit in the widest setting because the hitch itself is very wide. We are in the bed of a 2018 Ford F-150 right now, and as you can see, it does have a standard width bed, but it is a short bed. So in our 5.5 foot bed, we've got about a foot on all 4 sides to be able to store any of our camping gear. There is enough room to be able to put maybe a propane tank in the front or the rear, but if you had a 6 foot bed, you'd get 6 more inches up front, but still, you can see how this is going to take up a lot of space. But it is going to alleviate so many headaches when it comes to having to get out. If you have an old slider that you have to set back, adjust, make your turns, come back out, set it again, and reconnect it to the towable position. Because it's going to attach to our industry standard rails, and we have so much of the hitch hanging back, most of the support's going to come from here when you're towing, but when you go to turn, a lot of your weight's going to be back here. So they do give you this extra support foot that is adjustable to be able to fit whatever height you have the fifth wheel itself set at. So you can raise and lower this bar to be able to touch here so that when you're backing up or making a sharp turn, you still have plenty of support on this back side. So all in all, if you have a short bed truck, whether it's 5.5, 5 3/4, 6.5, or 6, this is really going to help you to get that extra space you're going to need. I've towed with a slider hitch before, and it is annoying to have to get out, make your adjustments. And in fact, we get a lot of people that ask us, well, if the truck can support the weight while you're backing up, can I just tow with the hitch slid in the rearmost position? And you can't. The hitch is not designed to tow with the weight not directly over the axle. This hitch is designed to solve that problem so that you don't have to get out and make any adjustments. It's going to make them for you while you back your camper into your campsite. Well guys, hopefully this video was able to help you decide whether or not the Demco Autoslide 13,000 pound automatic sliding fifth wheel is the right one for you.